and welcome back. It's another Sunday and another tutorial from me. Today me and my model Graziella will show you how to achieve this gorgeous smoky bottom liner. As usual, I have already prepared the skin and I'm going to link all the products in the description box. I'm starting straight with the eyes and I'm going over the entire eyelid with the MAC Pro Longwear paint pot in my favorite shade Groundwork. This is a wonderful first step before any further eyeshadow application, and you guys know I love this product and use it often. This is pretty much all for the eyeshadow, and I'm moving on to lining the eyes with a dressy eye pencil from the brand Limbos in the shade Cinnamon. And my goal here is to line entire eyelid very close to the lash line on the upper and the bottom lid. Again, as this is a soft smoky bottom liner, I am going heavier on the bottom and joining everything right up to the inner corner of the eye. And of course, as the liner was of creamy consistency, we need to set it in place using eyeshadows. Today I chose this brown shadow from Dior palette in the shade Coral Canvas. Unfortunately, this palette is discontinued, but any brown shadow which is similar to the shade of the liner will do the job just well. Once I pack the color, I then go over with a soft blending brush and blend everything outwards. Again, we want the line to be super soft, almost invisibly blended into the skin. Once my initial brown color is blended, I then move over and deepen the shadow closer to the lash line using gel liner from Inglot. Again, you have to be really careful as we want to concentrate liner very close to the lash line and not going over the brown smokiness that we created. So what this does is that creates the depth. So black liner very close to the lash line is the definition that we require to frame the eye. And then the brown is kind of like that smokiness that goes into the skin and creates the softness around the eyelid. And guys, pay attention. The smaller the color placement, the thinner the brush I'm taking. Our initial brown liner I created with the bullet brush, but now applying the black in a very fine area, I'm taking much smaller brush as it will help me to place the color only there, not going over the brown shadow that I've already created. Now that the liner is created, I wanted to pop the eyelid a little bit further, and I'm using this middle color from the Dior Colorette palette in the shade Poncho, which is one of my favorite brown eyeshadow palette. I love using this on my private clients and brides as well, and that middle shade is one of my favorites out of all. So this is pretty much it for the eyes. Later on, I will pop some individual lashes and mascara, but now I'm moving on to the brows and adding the product that all of you guys keep asking me about. What is this that I use on the brows? Now, for unrulier, stronger brows, I prefer to use Hair Gummy. Hair Gummy is a very strong hair gel that typically is used on the curly hair to control the edges. Now, since all of you are so interested in what it is, I also will add the link to this product in my shop, my profile list. So do check it out. It's a huge gel tab that you can use on the hair and on the eyebrows, and it's a wonderful product for those who have much stronger brow hair that is really unruly and does not like to do what you want it to do. Alright, enough of the brows. For the foundation this time, I chose Little Black Dress Foundation from the brand Limbos, and this is a wonderful full coverage foundation that also has SPF 50. For the body today, I'm mixing 3 products, including the Fenty Beauty Body Sauce, which I'm currently still testing out. I have 4 color shades in the body sauce, and what I find is that it's not enough to cater for everybody. The body sauce is of a really thick consistency and it actually overlays the natural skin, changing its color. So unless your model is matching the color exactly, it's not gonna suit everybody. So my next step is to highlight underneath the eye, and for this I'm using one of my favorite concealers from Armani, Luminous Silk, and I'm mixing a slightly lighter shade and concentrating it in the middle parts of the face and underneath the eyes to brighten the areas and give face a little bit more dimension. Next, I'm lightly contouring the face using Tarte Sea Breezy Cream Cheek Duo. Gorgeous product. It melts into the skin beautifully. It blends into every foundation foundation seamlessly, and it's very easy to work with it. I prefer to scoop a little of the product on the back of my hand, so with the warmth of my skin, it melts, and it's easier for me to pick up as much product as I need onto the brush and then disperse it onto the face. As it's a cream product, it's so easy to work with it. If you've done a mistake, it's also really easy to clean it up. And you guys know I love to create initial shadowing on the face using the creams, and only that, set everything with powders. Now I just need to add a little bit of the blusher. This one is from Laura Mercier in the shade Corsica. Again, one of my favorite creamy blushers at this point of time. Love to use it on everybody before I set everything with the powder. And here you see me adding it a little bit everywhere, really. I feel like adding a little bit of the blusher all over the face merges the whole complexion together and finishes the skin nicely. Next, I need to coat my false lashes in the mascara. And for this, I'm using my Happy Toy mascara from Diego Dalla Palma, which I currently really rate. Next, setting everything with Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder, which you guys know I adore for fashion work, for private clientele, and for bridal. Also filling the gaps on the brows using one of my favorite brow pens from a very inexpensive brand, NYX. Works magic on everybody. I have many different colors and the product lasts pretty long as well. Just love how thin the end of this brow pen is, and it literally mimics the natural hair, creating super natural brow finish, which I really love for this sort of work. The last step in the complexion finish is going to be the highlighter. This one is Dior Backstage Highlighter, which I absolutely adore. Strangely enough, it has a lot of glitter in it. Normally, I'm not the biggest fan of the glittery finish, but once it's applied onto the skin, it looks gorgeous, and in a different lighting scenarios, it reflects the light beautifully. For the lips, I chose a new product in my kit. It's going to be a Fenty Beauty lipstick in the shade Bowling Babe. But before this, I need to line the lips using MUA Intense Color Liner in the color Sincere. This one and the Fenty Bowling Babe go well together. This brown lip combo looks incredible on Graziella. And normally I'm not the biggest fan of the warm brown lipsticks, but this shade is incredible on deeper skin tones. And I will gladly use it again. Alright guys, so here is our before and after. Let me know in the comments what you think about this look, and I hope you learned something new. As you guys may have noticed, my channel rapidly grows. I keep getting new followers daily and receiving your amazing comments with a great feedback saying that you guys learning a lot from my videos. And to me, as a content creator, this is the best feedback that I can receive, that you are finding value in the content that I'm sharing with you. Right, guys, keep liking, subscribing, commenting, and I look forward to creating another gorgeous look for you next Sunday. By the way, if you didn't know, requests are welcome, and if you have something you want me to create specifically for you, don't be shy, comment below. Right, guys, thank you once again, and have a good week ahead.